Hello. This is going to be a welcome video. And I should actually take off these dorky headphones. I'd like to welcome everybody to Math 121, Section 4, 2 to 250, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, from 2 to 250, Calculus 1. I'm Prof. Nanias. I go by Dr. Nanias, Professor Nanias, Prof. Nanias, Mr. Nanias. Yeah, I do want my last name to be used, but in a variety of titles, either any of them are acceptable. Uh, and what the purpose of this video is to explain how the course is going to go and introduce myself to you. And so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to go and put our Canvas web page here. And I am going to, if you see right here, it says Math 121 syllabus. And instead of this, I don't have the syllabus listed here. I have it listed here. Your view will look a little different because it is a student view. And I will explain some of the things about the syllabus I know you can read. And the very first thing is how to get a hold of me. The best way to get a hold of me is by email. I did not put my phone number because I rarely check my voicemail messages and I frankly don't answer the phone much. So email is by far the best way to get a hold of me. I have my email address right here. And that little dot there is no good. I have to go in and check it. I just realized I have that little dot in there by mistake. Please put it's the at without the little dot. And please put Math 121 or M121 in the subject line. And the reason for that is I am the math department chair and I get a lot of email, a lot of it. I like to prioritize student email from students in my class. And so if you put that on there, that will go on my highest priority to read. The one thing is I'm not connected 24/7. I will not generally not answer emails in the evening, and I probably won't even see them if they're on the weekend. I'll look at them Monday when I get back. With the exception of emergency, we have an emergency class on Saturday or something like that. But yeah, generally, no, I do disconnect. If I send the class an email after hours on the weekend, the only reason I'm doing it is so I don't forget to send it. That doesn't mean you need to pay attention to it. And then you can look at the email the next class day, just the way I do. Now I have my office hours and I will highlight them right here. I'm in Bradley 452, chair's office. And if you'll notice, this is after class on Monday and Friday. The reason I don't have office hours on Wednesday after class is I'm meeting with the deans usually on Wednesday. Friday office hours tend to be lightly attended, so that might be a great chance to get attention. So on Thursday, I have a 1 to 2 before class works. I'm usually going to be in fact, I know I'm going to be in the office on Tuesday. I do have a class though on Tuesday, Thursday from 4:30 to 5:45. So needless to say, I can't have office hours then. My door will be open a lot though, for the reasons about my being chair and frankly, I'd much rather talk mathematics than to do a lot of the administrative breaks. So don't hesitate if you see the door open and no one's in there. I'll usually help you, but uh, the official office hours are there that I just highlighted. On occasion, I can make a Zoom appointment, although I think face to face is the best. But who knows? We might have a blizzard at the end of the semester. And I'd like to also mention this about the class schedule. Because Thanksgiving is late, we will have one class on the week of Thanksgiving on Monday, and then we have one more class after Thanksgiving again on Monday. So Thanksgiving break will basically be, there'll only be one more class after that. So keep that in mind. It's a little different. The textbook. The text is Essential Calculus by Stewart. You can use the ebook, that's fine. Calculator is fine. As far as what I allow on exams, I haven't decided yet. You know, whether you can have a so-called cheat sheet or or your book or whatever. We will discuss that at a later time. There are 3 in-class exams, 15% each. Quizzes, and I'll show you what the quizzes look like. We'll go to quizzes here. And there's already a review quiz that will open on class day. And there's nothing special about this quiz, but these are what the quizzes in Canvas look like. They're going to be like multiple choice or short answers like this. I generally have anywhere between 3 and 5, depending on how the class is going. So all the quizzes put together are worth one exam. So that's that. And let's look at the rest of the resources. I mentioned homework. Homework will be done on WebAssign. The course key, you can click on it here. And let's see, you can, if you get impatient for waiting for this to show up, you can also click on this to make it download. So I'll just show you what it looks like. This shows you how to get enrolled. And this gives you a little video of how to enroll. And this is our course key right there. So that can be found under course resources, course key. Now, as far as the other resources, this one here is called CalcView. And I recommend you click on it to go to the actual website. This is not our text, by the way. It is not our textbook, but you can find, let's say, something very similar. And, you know, you go there and let's say we're studying, in this case, let's see what chapter 3 is.
Now we're going to look at this problem over here. Here we've got f of x
and
x squared.
There's a whole lot of these things here.
I've got a rough sketch of what that looks like right
here. And if
we're asked to find the derivative at this one point.
So, okay, see, now that's an example of the kind of question we're going to do. We're going to find the derivative. There are a lot of worked examples there on this CalcView. Now, it's not our book, but calculus is calculus, and you know how they explain how to do the derivative is going to be a lot like how I explain it. So that's a great source of reliable how to do problem whatever video. There's CalcChat, which basically has a lot of worked out problems that you can see right here. Again, it's not for our textbook. The WebAssign has a lot of those as well. And I will be posting class notes on our blog. And we have our blog as follows. Let's go to it. And now, if you take a look there, you see these things, these little things right here, on this side? These are topics. And what happens, let's say, if you say, okay, I'd like to review limits. So you click on something called limit. And I show, in this case, how to do a lot of limit problems. Now, these are from notes from, 3 years ago. Now, calculus, again, hasn't changed in 3 years. But I will be putting fresh notes, are the notes that we take in class, and I'll be linking to them on the modules day by day. The other thing, and this thing here, I don't have any videos on here yet, but you see this Panopto video thing here? Now, this is going to be empty. I haven't put any videos yet. But I will have folders and I'll have class videos week by week. Now, on some days, I won't be able to get right to downloading the video and posting it. Sometimes the videos will be posted a little later. But I will be posting classroom videos. So in case you miss something, you'll be able to get it. I'll also, right here, I don't have it, but I'll also be posting a Zoom link. And this is primarily for people who want to stream the class. And let's say you're sick or you tested positive for COVID, and a lot of that's going around, or something like that. You don't have to fall behind. If you're feeling good, you can still stream the video and keep everybody else safe. So I'll be posting a link to the class Zoom video. The other thing I want to show you is there's an open source calculus book that's free. And this is probably not a bad thing to bookmark for, like, let's say if you're someone who's renting your book or you're buying access to an ebook and you want to sell it back, you can still have a nice free reference right here. And you can download the PDF and it's absolutely free, or you can view it online. And it's a nice little reference to have. And it's a good, solid calculus book. It's not our book, but it's a nice resource. Let's say you want you want more problems or you want a better explanation. Okay, getting back to the syllabus. I'm rambling a little bit here. As I said, the in-class exams are 15% each, quizzes total 15%, 10% web-assigned grades, and the final exam, which is on Thursday, December 5, is 30%. That just shows you how the course will be graded. Now, there's a couple of things about being a student I'd like to express to you. So I'm going to go to Cengage, and there's a reason I'm doing this. Let's see here, my sign-in is covered up. And you can see my email there. And what? That's interesting. Okay, here we go. Little glitch. Thank you very much. And I'm doing this to show you the ebook. Now, let's say you want to go into the ebook here. And it's taking a little bit longer than I hoped. But let's say this ebook doesn't have a traditional index. So let's say you want to look at a topic, and you see the search box I just clicked. So let's say you want to talk about derivatives. So you hit this, and this takes you straight to the page that talks about derivatives. And you can see it's in chapter 2. So this little search thing gives you if you're using the ebook, it plays the role of a traditional book index, and it's a great thing to use if you want to find something. So, so you get to your ebook. So if you're using ebook, it's very, very handy. And let's say I'm taking a look here. So I think this is basically what I want to tell you in my introduction. I want to put up a second video about the first lesson. So thanks for watching, and welcome to Calculus 1.